right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Crawfordsville High School Baseball. We are just getting underway here in Clarksville, Tennessee, with the JV team playing Clarksville High School. Luke Mangold is our first batter. Takes the first pitch strike. This is Rory Cheney. I believe I'm being joined with Brian Saunders here in a few minutes after he gets situated. We got Justin Duggar on our stats and Tyler McKinney on the camera this morning. So it's a beautiful, balmy 41 degrees, but the sun is out without a hint of cloud. So we'll take that, and we understand there's snow on the ground back in Crawfordsville. Mangold takes that pitch wide, ball 2. So 2-1 is the count. Short turnaround for the JV team here, Brian. They finished about, what was it, 9:30?
9:30 last night, I think.
Local time. Getting started right away here. 8:50.
Tough game last night. 6-5 defeat, but Athenians have battled their way back to get into the game.
So full count here on Luke to start the game off. And he goes down swinging for the first out of for the Athenians here.
Great facility here, Rory.
Yeah, beautiful. I've seen it on the Google Maps. It looked really nice, and you get out here, and this grass it's almost like a Bermuda, like a golf course grass. Which I wouldn't know what golf course grass looks like too often. Will Kellerman up at the plate for his first at-bat this morning. Clarksville pitcher throwing a nice speed here. Had a really nice, faced a really nice pitcher from Rossview last night. Probably threw the hardest. Kellerman connects on that one straight away to right field. Caught by the right fielder for out number 2.
Hit it well, just hit it right at him. But making good contact.
Yep, good to get early contact. So Sammy Riddle will come up in the 3 spot. Got that old breeze has started to kick in here. We thought we were going to get away with a nice calm morning, but as the sun comes up, it's kicking in.
No such luck without a breeze, huh? 39 degrees, what I'm showing.
So if you hear some chattering, it's probably our teeth. I apologize for that.
Yeah, they were.
Sammy took the first one in the dirt.
Ooh.
A low strike.
Low strike. Evens the count up at 1-1, but it's
foul tips that one.
Yeah, I think this guy might be throwing at a speed that we haven't seen or maybe saw last night. That guy's probably throwing the hardest that we've seen this year.
So the wind's blowing away
Ooh.
right center, and he looks at that hanging curveball for called strike 3.
Nice curveball.
So the Athenians sit down 1-2-3 in the inning. We'll bring up the defensive lineup here. We don't have lineups on us right now, but we'll tell you who's out there and what's going on. I think we have Cam Saunders coming to the mound. Will Kellerman on first base. Luke Mangold at second. Cade Fitzwater at short. Calvin Cheney at third. Sammy Riddle will be catching. I believe that's Wendelin in left field, Decker in center, and Luke Dunham in right field. That's Wendelin in front of us right there.
Yeah, looks like he's warming up the pitcher.
Eddie Heinhold in left field? I
That
see
does
number
look like
2.
Eddie. Yep, I think it is. I thought it might take these guys a little while to get warmed up this morning, pitchers especially, but it looked like Clarksville's pitcher was ready to go.
Yeah, throwing nice control, nice solid speed. Lots of pride and ownership of these facilities, and usually when you find that, you find good baseball teams.
Yeah, similar to what we get at home with this in our Athenian program, and looks like they've put a lot of work into their field and facility here. I do like the outfield fences that we've seen at all these.
I was going to mention that. Again, we have the pole barn siding steel fence. So solid fences out there. It's a nice visual. 324 down the left line, 319 down the right line, and 360 straightaway center with a little height to that center field fence.
Yeah, that's a little unique aspect to the facility. This will be a good test for our guys. Again, as you mentioned earlier, Rory, but just playing last night and then having to turn around and come back and play again this morning, and 2 really close games that were pretty well played, although I will say this, we've had some errors that have certainly, as errors do, come back to hurt us in both those games. So hopefully we're able to overcome some of that today.
Yeah, I think it's hard enough for a 15, 16, 17-year-old boy to get up early in the morning and do anything, but let alone to get up and play baseball in 40-degree weather. But that's part of the self-discipline that the program instills in them is to be able to do things in tough situations and focus.
That's right. And they do love to play this game. You can see that in just their approach to it and the chance they've had to come on this trip. Again, mentioned last night, but the JV having the opportunity to come down with the varsity team to the spring break trip. Haven't done that for several years, as I understand. And so that's been a really nice aspect of this trip for these guys.
Yeah, so this will be the JV's last game of the trip. The varsity will play a doubleheader immediately following this game. So number 24 takes the plate for the Wildcats.
First pitch outside, just off the plate it looked like, for a ball.
Nice outside corner there by Cam. As Cam operates from the stretch. 1-1 count. Misses outside. 2-1. Be curious to find out how many games this Clarksville team has played already and how deep they are into their season.
I did notice one of the stats that was posted yesterday evening after the varsity games, just that one of the schools dropped their record to 10-7.
Oh, wow.
So 17 games in.
Nice spot by Cam there on the outside as well. The batter could not catch up to that fastball. So even brings the count to full count. It'd be nice to get this first batter.
Sure would. It sets the tone.
Up. Nice pitch by Cameron again. Low and away, and could not find it. So Cameron's first K of the morning. We'll bring up, looks like another left-handed batter. Number 2 for the Wildcats.
It's always nice to have that another lefty batting in the 2-hole.
So if we get a lineup, we'll get some names here for you, but until then. Nice pitch. Finds the strike zone early.
Looks like to me we have a bigger crowd down here than even the home team. Just looking at our stands.
Cameron finds an outside corner on that one. Oh, too early. So pitchers count here. Ooh, that was close. Good spot to miss.
Yep, that's where you want to miss.
So sun should not be an issue at this game. It's going to be behind us. A little number to third base. Cheney fields it.
Nice play.
Nice scoop by Kellerman at first base.
Nice little one hop in there. That's a good play by Calvin Cheney. Came in on it. Pretty slow hit grounder and stepped in there, fielded it, and fired it over to first.
So 5-3 put out there. We'll bring up the 3 spot, number 14 for the Wildcats. Fouled away the first pitch, strike 1.
Nice sunny day, not a cloud in the sky.
Yes, so we don't have the cloud coldness issue.
Yeah, it's not dropping the temp 10 degrees like it did yesterday. Oh,
Cameron left that one up high, and he pokes that into center field for a first base hit of the game.
guy hitting in the 3-hole probably knows what to do with that. Drove it right back up the middle.
So that'll bring up the cleanup, number 19 for the Wildcats.
First base runner of the day.
So it kind of ball gets away from Kellerman.
Okay, a little trouble with the throw over in the dirt, and maybe.
I think I might have hit the runner on the backside there.
Yep.
Rolled away from him.
So we get a runner in scoring position now with 2 outs.
Pitch by Cameron. So called strike on the first pitch, 0-1. 2 down, bottom of the first. Curveball misses. Runner's going. Sammy had trouble corralling that pitch. So runner advances to third base. So 0-2 count. He's come get the batter here. Nice curveball. Batter hung with it there. Fouls it off down the third base line.
Yeah, he was able to get a little piece of it there. Number 19 for Clarksville doing a little bit of battling. 2 strikes and 2 outs.
Riddle sets up on the outside of the plate.
Got the strikeout.
Strikeout on the third pitch. Looked like the ball bounced to me.
I thought it did too. I was a little surprised, but umpire signaled.
Yep, Sammy held it up to show him, and umpire signaled. Thought that would require a throw down to first base, but all right. So we just set them down 1, 2, 3, 4. They get a base hit, leave one stranded at third base. We'll take this on top of the second.
Clarksville pitcher warming up now, and he certainly threw well in his first inning of work. We don't have any ages or grade levels or anything for these guys yet, so.
Appears is that number 19?
Yep.
Yeah, so that was the cleanup batter, was it
okay,
not?
it was.
Yeah. 14 was the 3 spot is playing first base. See a left-hander out in the left field. And we'll just go by
one of the 2 guys.
What our old memories can serve us. All right, so Cam Saunders will lead us off here in the top of the second. Coach Welliver finding his way over to first base.
Good treat for these JV guys. Coach Welliver coaching first, providing certainly years and years of experience and expertise there, and then also big help with pitching and just helping guide these young guys.
2-0 early on here. Cam takes out for a called strike. Nice little poke to center field. It's going to come up short, but center fielder tracks it down nicely.
Nice play.
So first out, top of the second here.
Yeah, he got a good read on that. That was a ball that could have dropped in pretty easily, but he broke on it early, and center fielder made a good play.
It's not one of their left-handers, so I'm saying
either lead off or number 2 guy.
Left and center. So Cale Winland at the plate, takes the first one in the dirt. I think I might have to switch over to the winter coat here.
Yeah, I just had to put the gloves on. Couldn't take it any longer.
Squares around there, fouls that one off. Kind of fouls that one down the third baseline. Our Coach Bean fails to corral it.
Coach Bean's not wearing any gloves. I think that was probably a good move.
So 1-2 count.
Cale out in front of that one a little bit.
Takes a curveball in the dirt.
Cale had a big hit last night in the game to bring the Athenians, help bring the Athenians back in the nightcap of the doubleheader.
It was bottom of the fifth with 2 outs.
Yeah.
And took a drive to left field to bring us within 1. He ended up on third base.
That's right.
We just weren't able to bring him around.
Couldn't get him around.
So full count. And he goes down swinging on that one. So nice solid at bat.
Yeah, it was good quality at bat. I think he just got crossed up there and couldn't make contact.
So Cade Fitzwater steps up. His first at bat at this. Pitcher's done a good job of keeping things mostly in the lower zone.
Yeah, he's definitely keeping the ball down, and he works quick. He's ready to go and keeps it moving.
Fitzwater finds that one. Nice fair ball. That's going to be a long throw from third. Nice throw by the third baseman to zing that one over there.
Good arm. He went, toward the line to get that and deep and fired it across. So the Athenians are back out in the field now for their second inning of work. Cameron Saunders on the hill again. The score is 0-0, bottom of 2.
All right. I had to gather some additional winter gear. It was getting a little chilly with what I had on.
Yeah, it's cooled down quite a bit. That breeze kicked up, and we were really hoping to avoid that this morning, but that's all right. We get to play baseball.
So Cam's going to face his third left-handed batter. I only counted 2 in the field, so I don't know where this guy was playing at. Maybe he's a DH.
Or a switch hitter. Wonder if they got a little bit of that going on.
Spot. Plays that one high and outside. So. Ooh. Sammy left it there until he called something.
I think, catcher framed that in there. And
nice frame job.
It certainly helped.
We will take that one.
Looked like it was the same spot as the first pitch.
A little into the bat number, down to third base. Cheney picks it up, fires it nicely.
Good play.
Another 5-3 out, put out for the Athenians. I mean, this is really, really nice grass on this infield. I don't think there's going to bad hop into place.
No, it's a beautiful facility.
Got Calvin took his time and just fired it. Didn't make Will work at first base, so that's what you like to see for the first put out.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that guy a first batter, and psychologically what that does for you and what that does for your pitcher and building confidence.
Yeah, I was going to say, when a pitcher doesn't have anybody on base and he just has to focus on the batter and he can operate, I want to say without thinking, but
Right.
without worrying about that guy, what kind of leadoff he has, if he's taking off.
No distractions. That's always a good thing.
So close on the outside corner there, but brings the count 2-1. Ooh. Caught him on the elbow on that one.
He was on top of the plate, and I'm sure that pitch just didn't move at all.
Yep. So pinch runner steps in for the Wildcats. Number 26 will step in to bat for Clarksville. All right, so there's that base runner we were talking about.
Yep. Let's see what happens with a little distraction on the bases.
Cameron checks him at first. Gets back safely. Comes to the plate. Nice strike one.
Yeah, gets on top early, and that's a good thing. Runner's got about I'd say an average lead over there. That's where he's been.
Checks him again. Check swing. Runner decides to go off of that. Real pump. Double pumped it.
Yep.
Did not get there in time.
Looked like he didn't have a good grip.
So umpire calls a no strike. So 2-1 count.
Runner now on second.
There's a good pitch.
He comes back there with a strike, evens the count up at 2-2.
So runner on second, kind of play games with the second baseman and the shortstop, and if they don't get back to their spots, it could be dangerous. We saw that a couple times last night.
Yep.
They, our shortstop was checking the runner on second, and they hit line drives or ground balls to where the shortstop could probably make a play on the ball, but of course was not there in time. All right, he rings him up on that one. Full count pitch, a little high and inside.
Got the high strike on that one.
We were talking last night about the Tennessee strike zone.
Yep.
It's an upside down. It's a regular, T zone, and then an upside down T zone, and anywhere within that is a strike zone.
Yep.
Swing the bat.
There we go.
There we go.
Starts off with strike. Again, got a runner on second base.
Number 30 up for his first at bat. We got 2 down. Bottom of the second inning. Brings it to the plate. Ground ball to shortstop. Handcuffs Fitzwater. So runner's going to score from second. And then there's that error. Kind of puts us into bad situation.
Yeah, tough to overcome. Probably just need to have short memories, right?
Yep.
Come back and make the next play.
Make the next
So
play.
we're trying to encourage these guys, and coaching staff here is big on that. No emotion, just come back, keep playing, play hard. You know you're going to get the next ball. That's the way it works. You'll get another chance.
Base hit to the gap.
Yeah.
Gets in between third and short out to left field. So Clarksville has things moving here in the bottom of the second with 2 outs. Looks like they are back to their top of their order. See if they try to manufacture another one here. If they
Yeah, you're talking about that working the runners on second base between second baseman and shortstop. And several times this year. Oh, no. Second error of the inning there on a little pop up to the pitcher, and he was underneath it, and the ball just bounced out of his glove.
Yep.
A little nonchalant there, I think. Two outs. Bases are loaded up.
Actually, I believe this is the top of the order here. He fouls that one back to the screen. Because I recall number two on the guy on deck being the second batter. So
I think you're right.
So this will be the top of our order. Cameron lays that one high and outside. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the pitch. He pulls that to the right field. Got to bring in 1. Bring in 2. So, 2 more unearned runs in the inning. Brings the count 3-0 Clarksville. 2 outs, runners on the corner.
Just so typical after a couple miscues in the field, though, then a couple balls find their way right into the outfield.
Yeah, especially, when that happened at the bottom of the lineup.
Right.
And then you're back facing the top with runners in scoring position.
No throw down. His runner on first takes second.
And that's what you want the top of your lineup to do is your runners in scoring position, bring those guys around, and they did that very well right there.
Yeah, they were executing well. Pass ball.
It's a ball ricocheting off the brick wall. A cut in it or something. Umpire throws that one out.
Yeah, this backstop here, first one we played out, does not have the pad on it. That I see.
No.
So the ball's going to get scuffed up a little bit.
Called strike on that pitch. 2-1 is the count. The number 2 spot. That one's fouled off.
Out of play.
Out of play behind the visitor's dugout. Evens the count 2-2. So I'd like to see Cameron come here and dig in and go after this guy.
Yeah, let's finish strong. Get the number 2 hitter. Just misses, I think.
Tried to come in on the backside on that.
Yep. Didn't get it. Stayed outside.
So full count. Runner on third. Outside on that one, so base on balls puts another guy on the pads.
I believe number 14 is now up for Clarksville, and he had a nice hit first inning.
First baseman for Clarksville. See if the Athenians can get out of this without giving up any more runs. Cameron checks the runner. Keep him honest over there.
Yeah. Kind of automatic, especially in a junior varsity game, that with a runner on third, the runner on first is going to go.
Yep.
Thought maybe we'd catch him.
So Cameron steps in. little high inside on that one. One 0 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball misses low. 2-0. Surrounded by a nice grove of trees here, but with barely any leaves on them. They're not doing a good job of blocking this wind. Batter fouls that one off down the third base line. Brings count 2-1.
Let's go now, Blue. Here we go.
Cameron's having a battle here. Lengthened the inning by a couple of errors. Checks the runner. That was closer than the first two.
Yep, he didn't dive back in.
So there's the pitch. Ooh.
Oh, low.
I don't know if Sammy would have hung on to that and framed that thing. That might have been called.
He's been able to do that a couple times.
Yep. Waiting for a tanker truck full of hot coffee to come in. So, ball 4. Loads the bases for Clarksville. Their cleanup spot coming up to the bat. This is also the pitcher. Coach Tony Bean's going to take time out and go out and just...
Oh, looks like Coach Welliver.
Coach Welliver talking to Cam. Just wants to talk to Cam and Sammy and get him settled down and going in the right direction here.
Yep, didn't help himself with a little pop-up there. Could have been out of the inning again, and just creates a situation where you got to throw a lot more pitches than you should have. And just have to come back from it and get this guy at the plate.
So nice thing is there's a force anywhere.
Easy base.
Damn, delivers the first pitch. Looks like a nice strike down the middle.
Get dirty, knock it down, make play. Here we go.
Curveball stays high and inside. That was chopped foul.
Bear down on him, baby.
Brings our count 1-2. Chip Cam can deliver here to pull himself out of this one. Bases loaded. Again leaves the curveball high.
Left it up high.
If he's missing with that, at least he's missing, that far out of the way where it's not.
Yeah, not dropping right in for somebody to unload on.
Yeah.
Because this guy will. There we go.
Drop third strike.
Stepped on home.
Force it. And he does get out of the inning, so it's nice to get a strikeout on your cleanup there in that kind of a situation.
Yeah, tough situation. Gave up 4 runs and then the home half the inning.
So we had a hit batsman was the first score.
Yep, always.
Error, shortstop, error at pitcher. Another walk that didn't hurt us there at the end.
Yep.
Clarksville put the ball into play and moved the runners around as they should have. So let's see if the Athenians come up at the bottom. I believe they were in the bottom of third of our inning or of our batting order here, and get some base runners going. Make the pitcher throw some pitches.
That's right. Work the count a little bit and see if we can put a little pressure on these guys. I feel like we've started a little later in the game than, obviously we want to. I think put a run on the first game yesterday, but then took us a while to score again.
Right.
And actually, they had an interesting rule in that first game because we are playing time limit, and they just stopped that game before the home team had their final
inning,
bat.
right?
Yeah, middle of the inning. A little unusual. We would have been fully in favor of going out and playing defense, and seems like finishing the game the right way, but obviously the home team wasn't very excited about that, and the Athenians were able to come out victorious with a 3-2 win.
And as I understand, JV in Tennessee only play 5-inning games.
So
Decker was telling me last night.
I was not aware of that.
So Calvin Chaney takes the plate, takes the first ball low.
Calvin's had a couple nice plays in the field. They always say nice play in the field leads to a good at bat.
Well, let's hope so. He's struggling a little at the plate. Chops that one foul. A late call by the umpire there. Obviously hit him in the box.
This umpire calls things a little late. Takes his time, really thinks about it.
He wants to make sure he saw what he saw, I guess. Chase that one low, and he's going to foul that one. Hopefully it gets out of play. It's going to be really close, and fouls out to the first baseman. Yeah, chase that ball. He's going to be a little more selective on. I can say that because he's my son.
And I can say this, Calvin's one of those guys that he ran track last year and is back out. One of our sophomores we talked a little about last night who is back out for baseball, and we're glad he's back in the program and doing a nice job at third base, at first base a little bit, pitching a little bit, and obviously is going to get more and more comfortable at the plate, and when he does hit it, it goes a long way.
So Luke Dunham steps in for the Athenians, his first at bat. Check swing ball. And his second one is fouled off into the parking lot. Takes that one outside ball too. Luke and Will Kellerman are two left-handed players.
Luke's got a favorable count here now. We're working the pitcher a little bit.
Brings a strike when he needed it. Full count here. Takes a low ball 4, so base runner for the Athenians. Brings up Eddie Heinhold.
See if we can get something rolling here.
And
string a couple together.
Spot. Eddie takes a nice cut. First pitch, foul ball.
Just missed it. Looked like his timing's right on. Inside.
This pitcher from the stretch really keeps his high knee kick, so it's a nice delay for a base runner. Let's see if high knee kick,
you're right.
Elongated stride.
It hadn't really changed it even with the base runner on.
Mm-mm. Let's see if we choose to take advantage of that. Ooh.
Wow.
There's a low zone strike.
Eddie's going to have to protect now, but he's a good hitter and can do that well.
Breaks count 2-2. There's a poke. Hopefully it's dropping down.
It does drop in.
Luke's got to get to the bag.
Shoot. And he's just in there. Tough play.
That's a dead zone for a base runner. You darned if you do, darned if you don't.
Three guys were converging on it, and they were all within a foot of it, but the ball dropped in there in between them.
And if they catch it there, that's an easy throw back to first base to double him up.
Yep. Luke actually probably did everything he could have done there, including he's safe at second. That's what we care about.
So 1 out. Base runners on first and second. Jake Decker up at the plate. See if the Athenians can't get something started here. Top of the third. There's that delayed strike call.
Yep, he does think about it, but
Looked a little bit inside, but I think he's called that one for us a couple of times.
I think so too. And in true Athenian fashion, we're right up close.
Oh, delayed steal on that one by Dunham, and it gets thrown out. Heinhold was smart enough, and he took off as soon as Luke took off. And
Yeah.
So he does advance to second base. Now we have 2 out in the inning. So pitch didn't get away from the catcher that far, and catcher was able to easily throw him out at third base.
Yeah, typically base runners get to read that on their own, and he may have thought it was a little further away than it was. And again, Luke's a guy that didn't play his freshman year, is back out, and we're glad he's back in the program, but we're early in the year. Ooh, nice breaker.
Hanging curveball there gets Decker for the third strike. So, Athenians garner 1 hit, leave 1 stranded. We're going to the bottom of the third, score 4-0 Clarksville.
Looks like we got a pitching change here. See Cameron Saunders heading out to left field.
So Luke Mangold's going to take the mound for the Athenians. Heinhold will go to second base. Decker will be back out in center.
Well, as we said, the varsity team's up next on this field, and we'll play a doubleheader.
I think they start off against Beach High School, which is out of Hendersonville, Kentucky.
I believe that's right.
So I saw on the dock.
Great thing about this trip, we get to see teams that we obviously don't see, don't face all year, and face some good competition.
Yeah.
Playing some really good teams with high-quality programs, great facilities.
Seen some real solid pitching out of both Hopkinsville on Thursday night and Rossview last night. But a testament to the Athenians' bats. They've put the ball in play.
Yeah, they are hitting
both
well.
games very well.
Yep. So we got to do some work this inning in the field and shut these guys down. We got a little bit of work to do, of course, at the plate, but we need to get out of this half the inning without adding to this lead for the Wildcats.
So Clarksville will be number 5 hitter coming up. Big number 4. Mangold will face his first batter of the morning. Good way to start your outing. Strike on the outside corner for Luke.
Get on top early.
Swinging strike 2.
Nice thing about pitching change is, good miss on the outside corner. As I was going to say, nice thing about pitching change is these guys haven't seen him yet, so it's just a totally new look. And
yeah, they got to find their rhythm. And Hanging curveball nubbed it to first. Mangold wasn't able to handle it.
Yeah, that's a tough play. Took a couple weird hops there, and he did not get much bat on that. So
No.
I'm sure it was spinning like crazy.
That was a tweener. So, leadoff bat takes first base. Bring up number 7 for the Wildcats. Mangold will work from the stretch for the first time. And normal fashion here, check the runner.
Always good to let him know you're thinking about him.
He's got a solid lead at first.
Yeah, he's off a couple more steps than we've seen. These Clarksville base runners get off the bases.
Mm-hmm.
A little shout out to our crew here between pitches. We got Tyler McKinney on the camera and Justin Duggar on the computer again. Doing a great job trying to capture everything that's going on so you get a feel for what's happening in this game.
Runner's going. Sammy comes up firing high. He's going to miss him on that one. So, stolen base for the Wildcats. Gets a runner in scoring position. Count 2-1 on the batter.
That's right.
Mangold works the batter. Little popper. He's going to go right to the shortstop. Fitzwater takes that one for the first out of the inning. Nice, easy routine pop fly.
Yeah, so first two hitters have, neither one have made very good contact here.
So this brings up number 26, the second baseman for Clarksville. Mangold's delivery's high. Riddle does a nice job getting out of his stance to go get that ball.
Almost worked like a pitch out there. I think that runner might have been doing something. Or he thought it was going to get away.
Sammy's caught just about every inning of this trip. He pitched 2 innings last night. The runner takes off and the ball in the dirt.
Yeah, nice block.
Yeah, they're seeing something in Mangold's delivery, whether he's not looking back to. They're taking off pretty early on him.
Yeah.
So Athenians looking to hold the runner at third, making out here. There's our delayed strike.
It works. We kind of know when he hesitates, it's going to be a strike.
Nice low zone strike. Batter fouls that one off the right side. Leaves count 2-2.
Got one out, runner on third. And we're about the middle of their lineup.
Got a light breeze blowing left to right.
That changed directions. That was straight out to center field. Uh-oh.
So umpire calls a balk.
Got a little work to do on that, I think. We had, that's a third balk of the
times,
weekend. Had one first night on the JV, that is.
Yes.
One
last night.
One last night, and then to stay consistent, we got one today. That one, unfortunately, scored the runner.
So Luke will continue to work on this batter here. Count remains 2-2. One down. Nice hanging curveball for strike 3. Nice job by Luke. He really tied up the batter on that one.
Great pitch. Brings up 2 outs in the inning.
So, I didn't see what he did on the ball. I don't know if he didn't pause or.
I missed it too.
No verbal explanation to us. The coaches did ask for it, so they must have seen it too. No, it comes up short. Number 30 up at the plate for Clarksville. They do a pretty good job of standing on the plate as well.
Yeah, they're right up there, and they're nice and tight too.
Yeah, there's that inside strike zone.
Batter kind of gets out of the way, and umpire calls a strike.
Finds that one in the dirt. 2-1.
Yeah, Riddle's pitched a couple innings this year, but he's done a majority of the catching duties, but he's done a nice job. Just taking the hill.
Yeah, Sammy's an athletic guy back there. Moves easily to knock things down. Has a good arm. Quick release. Everything you want to see in a catcher.
This one might stay in play.
Ball. To the warning track. Missed out. Dunham was going for it. So count remains 2-2. Or is 2-2?
2-2 with 2 outs.
Angle delivers the curveball. Misses.
A little high, I think. It was close, though. We've seen that called a couple times.
Yep.
Needless to say, it's a 3-2 count.
Leaves that one over the plate. He pops it out to center field. Decker's there to haul it in. So Clarksville plates one on the balk. Advances their lead 5-0 over the Athenians as we go into top of 4.
Yeah, as you said, we play 5-inning games, so we're going to have to get something going. Be nice to get something going this inning. Get a couple back. We played at, 3 high schools, Northeast and Northwest, and then today we're at Clarksville, and all...
well, this is number 4. We were at Rossview as well.
That's right. All good facilities, some better. Rossview and this facility stick out as really pretty top-notch, and you look around, the fields are well-maintained, manicured, and great warning tracks. Just a lot of care put into them, and it's
fencing
fun
system?
to play. Yeah. Somebody's...
We might look into that.
Yeah, somebody is marketing that well to these teams.
Well, I wonder if they're in the same school district. I noticed last night that so we purchased tickets to get into Rossview, and the ticket said Montgomery County School Corporation.
Okay.
And those tickets were good over at Northwest.
That's right.
So they let us in on the same ticket, which was nice of them.
Nice as most of us brought our families down here, so it's really nice to not pay again.
Pay $40 a night to get into high school baseball games. All right, so Athenians are at the top of their order. Come around for the second time. Mangold squares to bunt. He pops that one up. Oh, get foul.
Phew. Got foul and it got down. Yeah, got a little bit underneath that.
Takes that one inside.
Yeah, be nice to get our leadoff guy on. Luke's choked up there and
takes a cut of that one, fouls it straight back. So 1-2 count.
Come on, Manny. Come on, baby.
Ooh. Low hanging curveball.
Yep.
Called strike 3. I mean, the
That was a little lower than we've seen him.
catcher picked that one up off the top of the dirt. Will Kellerman up, his second time at bat. Checks his swing, the called strike. Ball outside. I know that wind has picked up considerably from the last half of an inning. Kellerman's going to pop that one to the second baseman. Fields it routinely for out number 2. So we have not been able to find our rhythm with the bats.
We're not today,
This
no.
game.
Not many base runners.
Nope. So Sammy Riddle up at the plate. Looks to get things started with 2 down. He's going to drive that one soft liner to the third baseman, who snags it out of the sky for out number 3. So a quick 1-2-3 for the Athenians. They're going to hit the field again in the bottom of the 4th.
We, have not been able to get those bats going. Haven't figured out number 19, the pitcher for Clarksville. And he's throwing a nice game.
Yep.
Looks like we got another pitching change for the Athenians. Getting a little work down here on the spring break trip. So we've thrown quite a few guys, and Calvin Cheney's now taking the hill.
Mangold's moving over to the third base. That's where you want your first pitch to be, wild.
Get rid of that thing now.
Scare the batters.
Looks like the varsity team walked through the gates a couple minutes ago, the Athenian varsity team, and so they're getting ready. Right now, just encouraging the JV, and then we'll get ready to play their first of 2 games immediately following this JV game. Calvin's gotten a few innings of work this year, and in the few games we've been able to play. And I will say this: these guys, we haven't played many games in good conditions in Crawfordsville. It's been either 50-mile-an-hour wind gust or just really cold. And so, even though we're whining a little bit about this weather, it's chilly. This is the best we've played in so far this season.
Mind over matter, right?
Yeah. I work for the announcers, too.
Not this one.
Carlos know that we were trying to get him on the saddle last week. I heard that. We were going to get him on there. I know. That would have been awesome. I've been there before.
All right, so start the bottom of the 4th.
Oh, man, if I was there, buddy. That would have been it.
Clarksville leading 5-0. Calvin Cheney on the hill.
Not sure how close we are to that time limit. We'll take a look. We start about
I didn't hear a call.
10. I didn't either. It's about, we're coming up on an hour. So time limit's an hour and 15 or 5 innings.
Small miss outside there for ball 1.
Nice pitch.
Called strike. Calvin tends to work the outside corner.
Yeah, he's on the outside third of that plate there.
High on ball 2. Low and away. 3-1 count. Again, you don't want to put the first batter on base.
Rather not.
If Cal can come back, work this guy.
Nice
Nice
pitch.
pitch. Fouled off to bring the count full. That ball's hit sharply to left field. Cam Saunders picks it off at his knees. Nice running catch by Cam there. Out number 1.
The ball was well hit. And Calvin came back and threw another strike to him and put it in play. And he wants his defense to make plays, and defense able to come through that time, get the first out.
You know, I think as a pitcher, a lot of pitchers, are, how do I strike this guy out? Well, you know what? I would go up there with the mentality, I want this guy to hit the ball.
That's right.
So I'm going to throw it where my guys, I got 7 guys behind me that can make a play.
I think especially, even more so at the JV level, hey, let's get it and let the defense work out there. And
Right. Don't try to be don't try to be a master pinpoint accuracy.
Yep.
Just throw it over the
Throw
plate.
strikes.
That one was outside. 1-1. So I believe this is the bottom. This is number 9 spot here.
Beginning of the 3 lefties.
Swinging strike 2. See if he works with the curveball here. 1-2 count. Fouls it straight back. 1-2 pitch. Again, fouls it.
A nice pitch.
So keeping things low. Nothing good to hit.
Batter's fouled him off, isn't he? 3 foul balls, I think. There we go.
Woo!
Oh, I called it a strike. Umpire didn't, unfortunately.
Really 2-2 pitch. Slaps that one to the left side. Picked up by Fitzwater. Fires. Runner makes it safe.
That's what he did last time. It started a big rally. That guy slapped one to the left side.
Now fully stocked.
And was able to get to base. Reach safely last time.
Another slow roller,
Yep.
That was not a sharply hit.
No, they're not hitting it
ground
hard.
ball. Coming out of the left-handed batter's box gives them that little advantage. So, top of the order up for Clarksville. Calvin checks the runner at first. I wonder if that's automatic.
It's pretty standard, I think. We'll let him know he's there. Oh, nice pitch.
Swing and a miss. Good jump. He was.
Yeah. So let me get a little encouragement on that throw from Coach. He made a nice throw down to second. He was up quick and fired it in there.
So Clarksville likes to advance their runners.
Yeah, they move and go quickly.
There's our nice delayed
strike
inside
again.
strike. So 0-2.
That was even a little longer delay. I wasn't sure what he was going to call.
It was one of those Sammy Hills it there until he said something.
He knew it was a strike.
Misses outside.
Right place to miss with the leadoff guy.
Tries that high fastball.
Mm-hmm.
Evens the count. That was 3-1. Inside ball 4.
Marked him inside.
All right, so now the force is on. 1 down. Number 2 at the plate for Clarksville. Calls that one ball.
Sammy held it there a little while. I think he thought that was close enough to
let him
work
think
him a
about
little
it.
bit. 1-0 count.
There's that inside strike.
Nice comeback pitch.
Way to work back there.
Nope, misses on that one.
Yep, a little bit outside. See how he comes back here. Calvin leans in.
Mangold guarding the line on third base. Chop foul.
There we go.
Evens the count 2-2.
2-2 with 1 out. Runners on first and second for Clarksville.
That one fouled straight back. Nice outside. That was an outside pitch.
Yeah, it was a nice pitch.
Not an easy one to put in play.
Put it right where he needed to.
Nice
double play. Good play.
Lines it to the second base. Cade covers quickly for the double play.
Great play. Nice
by the interior.
Nice inning by Calvin. Jumped in there and did what he needed to do and got us out of there with a couple base runners on. We didn't give up any runs.
So we'll go to the top of 5. The Athenians trailing 5-0. New pitcher for Clarksville on the mound.
Bringing in their closer, maybe, huh? And with our Athenians, though, let's see if we can get a little momentum on that nice double play to end the inning.
If I remember correctly, Cam Saunders, our cleanup, will be leading off this inning.
Right. I think they've set us down 1, 2, 3 twice.
Twice, the first inning and again at the fourth.
Got to do a little bit of work there, work these pitchers a little bit more, and see if we can get something rolling. Typically at this point, Rory, would you have us taking pitches, or would you jump on the first strike?
Well, I think a new pitcher, you get up there and see what he has. Just looking at him now, he's pretty good control, but still make him throw you some strikes. So I think if you're going to have a long inning, you don't want to have quick outs.
Be curious to see today with a couple of games after it, varsity games, if it's a drop-dead time limit or if they're going to let us finish it out. Looks like we're probably coming up on an hour and 7 minutes.
So Saunders up at the bat. He's swinging away. Fouls that one back over the net.
Guess we're not going to waste any time taking pitches.
Nope.
You're up there to hit.
High fastball. Can't catch up to that one. 0-2.
Choked up a little bit.
Curveball.
Yep. In there.
Nice curveball.
Yep.
So Saunders sits down. Fingers up. Kale Wendelin.
Got a pinch hit this game.
Well, so far I'd say this pitcher has pretty good control.
Yeah.
Picking spots around the plate. Wendland pokes that to left field.
Great hit.
So it's going to be a long single.
Kale has hit the ball really well this weekend.
Yeah.
And he's also been hit by pitches several times this season. He's got
a ball magnet.
Yeah, he is one way or the other. It feels like he's either getting a hit but he's getting on base.
Fitzwater swings at that one, foul off the foul territory down the right field line. Pretty good space out there for foul territory.
Yeah, they got a lot of room.
I mean, you don't see that much space in Victory Field. So, see if Fitzwater can win. There's a throw. Back safely. Kick and poke something to the. That one's going to foul out.
Out of play.
Like to get Cade to poke something to a gap here and advance Kale all the way to third.
Down 0-2 in the count again, so can't be super selective. Back. Another throw over.
Oh, 2 count. Pitcher's low.
No hesitation when he calls a ball.
Nope.
He's immediate on that and delayed on his strikes.
High ball 2. He evens the count. I don't know if I dare say this, but it's kind of pleasant when the wind stops.
I know. That's what I thought too. I actually feel almost warm.
You can feel the sun. But when the wind blows, heads up. Bounce off the string. The screen behind us, right back into play. Nice cut by Kale to stay alive.
Yeah, Kate's doing a good job of battling up there. Couple fouls. He's worked the count to 2-2. See what we can do with this pitch.
High curveball. Up in the eyes. So, Cade's worked back to a full count here after going 0-2.
Good at bat.
Good eye there. Watching ball 4. So, there we go. Runners on first and second for the first time, I believe, today.
Yep, I believe that's right. Just one out.
Calvin Cheney comes in.
It's time for him to pound one. He'd have no problem hitting it out there to that fence.
Behind on that. He's going to.
A little bit quicker, yep.
Misses that one.
Just a little behind on him, I think. He's down 0-2. And
he's either got to quicken it this way or shorten things.
Shorten it. 2 strikes. You like to see him shorten it up.
Yeah.
Ooh,
whoa.
Looked a little low.
That's a 6'2" player.
Yep.
And low.
Looked a little low there. But
so 2 down.
Umpire didn't think so. That brings up, 2 outs. Brings up Luke Dunham.
Fouls the first one off the screen. Crawfordsville contingent continues to pile in for the varsity game.
Yeah, filling up stands here behind us.
Fouls out of the way as well.
Another Athenian batter down 0-2. So, been able to have some quality at bats, so they've worked hard with 2 strikes.
Two. Stays alive.
Working hard in there.
Go, Luke. 1-1.
0-2 pitch, curveball. There's 2 outs.
2 outs.
Umpire say it's occupied, but there's 2 outs.
2 outs, you can run.
So,
Yeah,
strike 3, and
looks like that's
looks
the
like
game.
they're going to call the game there. So, the Athenians drop this one to Clarksville 5-0, facing a couple of nice Clarksville pitchers, and didn't really put the ball into play too often.
Couldn't get anything going really at the plate.
Then on the defensive side, a couple of errors in the 1 inning,
Yep.
and really dug themselves a hole there and
Yeah.
couldn't come out of it.
I think those errors came at 2 outs, right?
Yes.
So
Yep.
could have been out of the game or out of the inning, and it just makes a difference mentally for these guys. And yet, I think that evens up the record down here, right? 2-2.
Yes, sir.
And,
1-2, and lost 2.
Yep.
So we're going to sign off here. We'll for Brian Saunders, Rory Cheney, Justin Duggar, Tyler McKinney. We'll be back with a varsity game in approximately
Half an hour.
half an hour or so. So
Yep.
stay tuned.